Will reparations fix black people? No, it will not. And I'm going to explain my logic on why I feel that reparations won't help black people. What I first want to say is that we do deserve our money. We do deserve monetary gain for what has happened to us, what has happened to our ancestors. We do deserve that. The Japanese have gotten reparations. The people in the Holocaust have gotten reparations. It's just when black people start talking about reparations, then it becomes a problem. 40 acres and a mule, the first reparation deal, which I know a lot of people have heard about it, was when 20 black leaders, some pastors, sat down with military generals from the United States, and they sat down and they made a deal. And black people would get 400,000 acres of land. And they never got that. It was rescinded by the next president. So they never got the 40 acres and a mule. And so it's long overdue that black people get what they deserve and get what's owed to them from the United States government for all the atrocities that was committed against our ancestors. Because at the end of the day, we are our ancestors, and we do deserve retribution, reparations, and all of that for what has happened to us here on this soil. Now I want to talk about why I say that getting reparations won't fix us. Now, if we had got that money coming out of slavery when we were supposed to originally get 40 acres and a mule, I feel like it would have helped us because black people had a different mentality than black people today. Black people knew what time it was back then, and black people today don't know what time it is. We sleep. So I feel like it would have really helped and benefited those black people of that time, right? Because even without the reparations, they built cities and towns that were always destroyed. But the fact remains is that when they were separate and segregated, they were still able to move up. They were still able to build and become self-sufficient. So the mind state that they had was totally different than the mind state that black people have today. So black people today are broken, dysfunctional, and our houses are destroyed. Our households are destroyed. And if you look at it from a historical standpoint of a continual line of trauma, then you'll understand what I'm saying. Like you go from slavery, you go from, after slavery, every time we build something, it gets destroyed. Then you have Jim Crow, you have the lynchings, you have the church bombings, the houses being set on fire, the massacres. A lot of don't even come up in history. Nobody talks about. You have, the civil rights movement era and, all of the stuff that went with that. You have, systematic discrimination, racism in employment, in housing. You have government infiltration in black groups, black organizations. You have them putting drugs in black communities to destroy and offset any growth or any type of community organization. You have, feminism and women's liberation. All of these things destroy black people. And when you look at us today, we have no morals. We hate one another. We're at odds with one another. We don't have any organization. We're a broken people. We're a destroyed people. So in that mind state, when you think about money, money wouldn't really help us. And to help you understand, just look at celebrities and people with money and notoriety that have money. Now, these people have the things that your average black people want, that we want, we desire, we go to work for, we want to get a career for, so we can have the bag and go on trips and enjoy life and just live that life that you see celebrities live on television and on reality shows. But what you have to realize, and what most black people do see, is that these people are dysfunctional. These people have a lot of problems, anger management problems, dysfunctional problems, drug problems, addictions, and all of that. And the money that they have did not fix them. So they already had these problems before they got the money. That's what I mean, that reparations wouldn't help the black community. It wouldn't fix us, because all it'll be is us having money and having convenience. If you have an alcohol problem, you would just buy more beer. If you have a smoking problem, you'll buy more weed, you'll buy more cocaine. It won't fix your problem, right? And so the United States government is doing a study about reparations, and what hasn't been considered is that there's some trauma in there. So with the money in that package, whatever they're trying to, make, they need to throw in some therapy, right? They need to throw in some acknowledgement. They need to throw in some counseling. They need to throw in some apology, right? They need to throw in the part that will help Black people with the mental illness and the trauma that Black people have, right? The dysfunction that we have in our community, the hate for one another that we have in our community, right? The lack of morals in our community that we have. That's why I say reparations alone would not fix us. That's my logic on why it wouldn't work, right? A lot of Black people that would get the money be broke in 2 weeks, buying all of these things to cover up all the pain that we have. So let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know the question that I'm asking. Will it fix us? I think I should go on the streets and ask Black people, will it fix us? Will reparations fix us? Will just giving us money fix us? And I would like to hear what you have to say. I would like to hear what people on the street have to say.
Yeah, we deserve it to the fullest, 100. Like, we did a lot. We went through a lot. We deserve all we can get now. So we deserve it. We went through so much. Everything is meant for us now. Like,
do you feel like if they cut a check and we get reparations, will it fix the problems that we have in the Black community?
It could. It depends on where you put the money at and who involves in what. Everybody's not on the same track, but at the end of the day, we can all get there if we all unite as one.
But I believe it should come through better incomes and better jobs and, better job opportunities. I believe our reparations could be accounted for through that. Yeah, I believe in it.
Do you feel like if we did get a check cut, would it fix Black people? Will reparations fix Black people?
No.
Will money alone fix Black people?
No. Black people come through with money, a lot of money all the time, and they blow it and they waste it. They do it, you do it, and I'm guilty of it myself. Been through a lot of money in my lifetime and they got nothing to show for it.
I believe that based upon our history, based upon the unfairness of the past, that we deserve to be compensated.
Do you feel like them cutting a check for Black people, will that fix us of all the problems and the issues that we have? No. Yeah. No.
No, I don't think that cutting us a check is going to fix the many years of degradation. No.
Right.
I don't think so.
Yes, we should.
We should, right?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because we was here, they brought us here. We work for free, we should get something for it.
Do you feel like if we got reparations, would it fix Black people with all the issues that we have in the Black community? Would it be the single answer?
Yes.
It would?
Yes,
right.
It was. Gotta give us something, all the work we done put in, get something up out of it.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Do you feel like reparations would fix Black people, the problems that we have in the Black community?
No, it ain't about to fix it. You know what I'm saying? It's probably just a little Band-Aid, you know what I mean, to kind of help out, you know what I mean? But it's not about to fix the situation.
If you like the content that I be pushing, support a Black man doing real things. Like, share, and subscribe. And with that, this is Black Authentic Truth.